This episode is brought to you by CarterComics.com. It's your one-stop shop for all your comic needs, whether it be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got it all. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, fill your card up with all their amazing comics. Use the discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. Save you 10% at checkout. Not only on their website, but also at their eBay account. And the link to eBay can be found on their homepage at CarterComics.com. Again, CarterComics.com is your one-stop shop for all comic needs.
It's time! It's time! It's JFW time!
Alright guys, it's that time against the ring with the greatest faction in podcast history. Just Freak of Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travis D.
And I am the Faction Slayer, Nubby, the Amazing Turtle.
And I am the top of the food chain, Apex.
Yeah.
Turtle, I'm noticing you are missing something, and I'm sure we're going to have go over that.
Yeah, I'm missing a few brain cells. How'd you know?
Gonna say that, but did you some get knocked out?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I'm sure I'm missing brain cells anyway.
We all lose a little each day.
Is that what we're doing as an opener? We can just move on.
No, we're starting. That's our opener right now because you just sat there quietly, so I figured I'd say something.
It's hard for me to really say anything on this show to where it doesn't sound like I'm belittling or tearing apart Steve. And for the life of me, I'm trying to figure out why, after years and years of having to do the same thing over and over, to where we have a conversation about him, we discuss what we view about him, and then he goes on to his show. And I respect the fact that he has to ask Rion and C-Red, hey, did you guys listen to the JFW podcast this week? And when they collectively both say no, it makes him feel better about the lies he's about to tell, knowing that they won't call him out on it. Because they just take what he says as gospel and it's fact and true. And the fact that he latched onto the one thing that I said where he's being a bad friend. When he sat there and said that what he said wasn't negative, what he said wasn't bad, what he said wasn't any way of trying to take away, Nubby's smile, we all know it's BS. I mean, it's not like he sat there on commentary saying, like, I am so proud of my best friend, the Amazing Turtle. Granted, it seems a little bit too familiar. No, he really dug into the whole undeniable thing. Compared it to undeniable. Compared it to things undeniable did. Talked about how so familiar it was. But again, and it's goofy because he sits there and he said a phrase, and I wish I would have went back and listened to it before we recorded today. Because obviously he makes a whole. Actually, I think it was C-Red that says that we do what we always do. That we'll listen to what Steve says, and then we wait a week to respond to it. Which that's usually how the following Monday works after Tuesday. But it was goofy where Steve said something about how I take things, twist it to my own way, and spew it out there into the world, which is fantastic because that's the exact same thing that Steve does. So it's wild that it's wild that I can sit here and accuse him of doing the exact same thing that he claims that I do. And it's just stupid ping pong at that point. Because I'll sit there and say, all Steve does is take what I say, twist it, and makes it sound horrible. Just like Steve will go into the power and say, Travis, he'll just take what he hears, twist it to make it sound horrible, you know, and all. And it's back and forth. And I'm tired of that part of it. And I really want to get beyond that. But I think the one thing I realized when I was talking to my best friend Laura over the weekend, because we were talking about perception and people taking things personally, and how this business may sometimes make people more than what they truly are. That like certain people in this business will have an opinion that may have more value than what it should. And the reason I say all that is because I think what Steve does, and I agree, and I appreciate him for it, is I think what he thinks I do here is more than what it really is. And I don't know if maybe I blame it on you two. For the simple, just listen before you Steve out on it. The simple thing that in 2017, when JFW started out, it was a wrestling fans podcast talking about professional wrestling. It wasn't a professional wrestler doing a professional wrestling podcast.
Okay.
So when I have like Dizzle J on the podcast, we could sit there as fans and we could talk about professional wrestling. We talk about our opinions, we talk about our views and what we perceive inside the business. I could do the same thing with Steve Doris. When you start integrating people known in the business, the Amazing Turtle, Apex, hell, even Hunter Payne's daughter, those are people that are known in the business. So now you're starting blurring that line of, is this a fan-based wrestling podcast or is this a wrestler doing a wrestling podcast?
Okay.
And I think the problem that Steve has is I think Steve is looking at this like I'm a worker in the business doing a professional wrestling podcast. And I've never saw myself as that. Regardless of the commentary stuff I do, the GM of SCW, I never saw this as being a worker doing a wrestling podcast. I'm not the Power Hour where you got Rion, C-Red, Steve. Cactus Rack is there, but excluding from this conversation, it's them three. Three workers in this business doing a wrestling podcast. Scott Spade, Wrestling on the Fly. Part 2 of Connor Payne's came out this week. Make sure you guys check it out. Wrestling on the Fly on YouTube.
Yes.
Professional wrestler doing a wrestling podcast. That's not me. The POW one. Oh, God, I can't remember what the hell it is. Has that railroad train dude on it. I can't remember his name.
Wrecker. Yeah, train wrecker.
Yeah.
Train wrecker. Yeah.
Worker doing a podcast. That is what I think Steve is implying JFW is. Hell, I could even say the Loving and Tuxedo podcast, for all it's worth, attempts to be workers doing a wrestling podcast.
Mm-hmm.
When I do my podcast, Travis D is a fan of professional wrestling. This is a professional wrestling podcast hosted by a fan of professional wrestling. So when I state my opinion or give what I perceive on this podcast, this is what, as a fan, I acknowledge and how I perceive shit to be. It's not a worker sitting behind the curtain with Steve, learning what he's doing and calling his bullshit out here on the podcast. It's me listening to his commentary, taking how I feel it's being said, giving my opinion out here on the podcast, listening to my friend, the Amazing Turtle, talk about how he feels about what Steve is saying on the podcast, taking my interpretation as a fan of the Amazing Turtle, his reaction to it, and how I perceive it. I've done that with James Creed. I've done that with Maximus Orion, Hunter Payne, Angel, Aaron Xavier, the owner of Frontline Pro. What's his fucking name?
Ben.
I don't know what else. Who's Blaine White?
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Now we got to find out, but okay.
Ben McCoy up there at Frontline Pro. Perception. When I see how people are through social media, through podcasts, through the shows that I go to, as a wrestling fan, this is what I see. This is how I respond, and that's how I give my opinions on this show. So maybe over the course of the years, and it's stupid that we're coming down to, I think, the final 5 or 6 episodes that the Power Hour has, to where maybe this is finally the moment where he understands it. He could continue and even if you want to go on to the Power Hour this week, saying that Travis C is trying to circle the wagons or some stupid shit like he would say, and try to defend what he says based on the fact that, oh, it's a fan of wrestling, not the actual commentator of ARWPRO and SCW, blah, blah. He can say that all he wants. But the honest truth is, when I podcast here, it's not the Travis C commentator, it's not the Travis C GM, it's the fan of professional wrestling sitting here, seeing what's going on in professional wrestling and talking about it. Just like when fans sit there and they talk about what happens on WWE, on AEW, I'm not in that world. I'll talk about what I see. Same thing here.
Yeah.
Right? I witnessed Bill walk over his wife and slap the hands of many, many people while his son tore her apart. As a fan, I witnessed that shit. Saw it. It was there.
Tough one to watch.
Yeah. So of course I'm going to talk about it. You know? It's just I don't understand how, even to this point, when I sit there and tell Steve, what you said on commentary made you sound like a bad friend. That's a perception. That's an opinion. I didn't sit there and say you're a bad friend. And if you honestly believe what I said is so true and honest to the point where you're going to say, I'm not going to do my contractual obligations and commentate the match because I don't want to hurt my friend's feelings. Grow up. like, dude, like, come to fuck.
The nicest
on, man.
way you can put it.
It's the only way to put it. It's like you sit there and think that I do nothing but tear apart everything he does. It seems I'm some monster, which isn't the case. I've done everything I can to just be honest and opinionated on everything. It's never just like focus on Steve. But when it comes to Steve, that's what he does on the Power Hour. You guys didn't listen to the show? Cool. Let me tell you what I thought he said. Or let me tell you my interpretation of what was said. Now, he said I'm a bad friend. And why he said I'm a bad friend? Because I took something away from the Amazing Turtle. He didn't take anything away from the Amazing Turtle. The Amazing Turtle still had his championship match. The Amazing Turtle still went in there, focused, ready to go. The only thing you took away is maybe a little bit of, support from Steve that he thought he was going to get. And he can sit there and say, you went on to your podcast. And that's another thing too that I realized. Let me move on to that point instead of all this. First off, Nubby, I'll support you no matter what. Win or lose, you're still my guy.
Yep.
I think the one thing I realized too is when you look at Steve, the commentator, and Steve, the podcast host, I think is kind of the same as me here. Because when Steve is on his commentating and whatever, he's larger than life. He's exciting. He doesn't care. No nonsense, no bullshit. He'll just let shit fly.
Sorry, you're good.
Yeah, I know. I've been doing this for 8 years. I know I'm good.
To keep going.
He will sit there and say, whoa, Turtle's getting a championship. I don't know. That's a little undeniable, like pretty familiar. But then he goes onto his podcast, decides he wants to be a martyr or voluntarily be the scapegoat for everything.
Wow.
And sit there and says, like, I love the Amazing Turtle. I've known him just as long as Rion. I'm excited for him, this, that, the other thing, blah, 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 blah. Well, why wasn't that shit said on commentary?
Yeah.
Why is it that when it comes to Saturday night in St. Joe's Park, you have to take his championship match and turn it into well, this seems really familiar, but then on Tuesday night, a week before the next show, you got to talk about how happy you are that Turtle's got this opportunity and how happy you are for him and how you're going to take a step back and not commentate the match because you don't want to take anything away. It's like, pick a lane, bro. Be the sympathetic friend or be the unapologetic opinionated asshole that you are on commentary. Because being both doesn't fucking work. Because you can't go on commentary, and that's what I love about me, and that's what people love about me, is that whatever you get here on podcasting, you get on commentary minus a lot of swear words. Because I want the check to clear, and I know they don't if I say fuck. Just so. Which, by the way, I've been strongly encouraged not to wear my Travis C shirt to Rocket Pro Wrestling. So.
Oh, that's
understandable.
a bummer. I mean, it makes sense, yes, but still a bummer.
Understandable. It's understandable. I'm okay. I'm 100% on board with it, and I respect it. That shirt's not for everybody. But regardless of that, Steve, two different people, commentary Steve, Power Hour Steve. So Steve, going forward, if it makes, and granted, yeah, there's only 6 more episodes of Power Hour Steve. If I ever say anything bad about you on this show, I'm talking about commentary Steve. I got nothing against Power Hour Steve, who wants to make sure his friends didn't hear what I said so he can give his views and opinions on it, so he can just follow blindly to what they're going to say. Now, Rian, I do know, listens to the show. And another thing, I'm so tired of people assuming I'm going to tell them to fuck themselves just because they don't listen to the most recent episode of JFW. Because I don't think people quite understand the whole fuck yourself thing. And Rian, I love you, buddy. I'm not yelling at you. You're one of many people who do this. When I tell people, do you listen to the JFW podcast? No, fuck yourself. It's implying that they don't know what the JFW podcast is, or they've never heard the JF podcast. But if you know who the JFW podcast is, and you're like, man, I've just been too busy, I couldn't catch the most recent show. Why would I tell you to fuck yourself? You're following me, you're subscribed to me, you viewed my show, like you're part of the JFW. The fuck yourself thing is to the people who have never seen JFW, never heard of JFW, or chooses not to listen to JFW. They could fuck themselves.
Like the Genetti and the workhorses.
Like the Genetti and the workhorses, you know? It's like, I don't know why people think that like this whole fuck yourself thing is for everyone who chooses not to listen this past Monday. Like, no. Like, it's for everyone who's never listened. Or what's JFW? Those people could definitely fuck themselves until they learn, and then they don't gotta fuck themselves anymore. Right? It's like you get out of your own self-prison at that point. It's this concept of like, I'm just constantly tearing people down. And that's a stupid way of living. Like, are you just now getting, did somebody laugh about the prison thing? Just now get it?
No, I had to clear my throat. Sorry.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, that's kind of a delay. Like, okay.
Look, I'm slow. I ain't that slow.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to do my best to not tear Steve apart. Granted, he has 6 more episodes left before he's officially done with the Power Hour. I'm going to do my best not to say negative things about him. I just encourage him not to create negative moments to where I have to talk about it. So, and for the love of God, the next time you decide you want to tell people shit that I say on this show, and if you go onto the Power Hour and say, "See Red, did you listen to the JFW podcast this week?" and he says no, say, "Cool, go listen," and then we can discuss what was said instead of just telling him what you believe I said, so he can be like, "Well, that's what travesty feels like." It's like, come on, dude. Because the thing is, that kind of shit is what caused C-Red to get in my face outside of Rocket Pro Wrestling.
Yep.
This past week?
No, not this, but
No.
this was a while ago.
It was a while
before,
ago.
though.
It was a while ago. Like,
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, like apparently I said something to Nubby about him and his business, and he called me a piece of shit and a skirt wearer behind a keyboard or something. And then I'd go on this 20-minute tirade on my podcast about it, and then we made good about it and everything. It's like, don't tell people what you think I said. Have them go listen to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I encourage everyone, as I sit here, go listen to last week's Power Hour, and you'll see this part. It's about 25 minutes of Steve talking about how me and the Amazing Turtle belittled him as a person. Because even and that's, oh my God, and the other thing he said that pissed me off. It's like, I don't know if he's talking about Steve the worker or Steve the person. Like, why would I talk about Steve the person?
It's always work.
Steve the person isn't the one on commentary telling Nubby that he's doing undeniable shit.
Come on. We're in the business. Come on.
I literally played the entire 2 minutes of the segment and him on commentary. And let me put this disclaimer out first before I go on.
Yeah.
If Steve listens to this, we're talking about last week.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not has nothing to do what took place at Rocket Pro at this point. So if you said all nice things at Rocket Pro, good, love you for it. But that's not what this is about.
What was
he
still
on?
About? Was he on?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
I will get to it. But what took place at Rocket Pro, nothing about this yet. So like you said, like he's commentary Steve. Even if he's Power Hour Steve at this point, whatever, The commentary is what we talked about. And I played it. Again, gotta keep saying it. I played what he said. And if it's an observation, not so much of an accusation, still, we still commented on it because we had to clear up what was said. And we had to tell the right story here.
Yeah.
There's nothing about what took place in the ring. It has anything to do with undeniable. There was a plan. And I was part of the plan. I made sacrifices. And there was a deal made.
When you are with me.
Deja vu all over again.
Yeah, I was about to say, you really can't say that on the show.
Yeah, right?
The word's got to be banned.
So that's why I got the title shot. Now, again, I got it sooner than I thought. Thanks to Travis T. So that's all we did. We went back and we talked about what we heard and gave our observation, if you will, of what Steve said. And then he decided to get bent out of shape on the Power Hour about it. And yeah, he was wrong how he went about it. So it is what it is at this point, but you said it, you nailed it on the head there, Travis. You are correct.
Thank you.
I think usually, yeah.
Sometimes, just a little bit.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, and listen, I don't want to rant too much on about Steve. I don't want him to think that we're just wanting to tear him apart, because it's not the case. I just want to try to clarify this stuff as much as I can, to where it's just perception of a fan of what is said. Like, that's just how I hear it. That's how I'm going to talk about it on my podcast. That's just all it is. It's like nobody should ever take what I say to heart. If you are, I appreciate you for having so much confidence in me that I'm speaking the truth. That should probably say something about who you are. But come on now. It's like, just stop taking what I'm saying and make me sound like I'm the devil to C-Red. Because one day I would love to say to C-Red, hey man, if the Power Hour is over and you'd love to maybe come onto the JFW, maybe talk about C3, maybe panel with us on Rocket Pro Wrestling, or anything like that, I would love to be able to do that. I would love to have Rion maybe come on and say, hey man, if you got a free moment on Monday night and you want to come in and talk about, I don't know, IPW, maybe panel along with RPW, I would love to be able to do that. But when you sit there and constantly saying, well, Travis C is belittling me as a person all over again. He's really attacking my character. He's making me a piece of garbage, which never done. Never done.
And didn't we go through this before? Remember C-Red's
roast?
Yeah, roast, retirement, whatever the fuck it was. Didn't he say that after all this time he realized that you were right?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden we did a whole 180 on it.
Yeah, he must have forgot about that. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I did a 4-hour long interview with the guy, and then a year later he calls me a piece of shit. We're fine now though. I got nothing against C-Red. Steve, don't fucking tell C-Red that we don't have issues. I love C-Red. I still look forward to doing part 2, which I think by the time I do part 2 with C-Red, Scott Spade's already going to have him over there on that, which I encourage him to do. If there were 2 people I would love for Scott Spade to interview, it would be Sean Young, because his Windy City stories are fantastic. I think 75% of our conversation, if not all of it, had to do with Windy City, except for a couple Soul Toucher things. And I would love for him to interview Acid, a.k.a. Mike Nolan, because I think he would do a better job interviewing my cousin than I would interviewing him. So I thought about messaging Scott, say, hey man, just a recommendation. If you want to do this, I could probably put you in touch with Mike. But I don't want him to be like, don't worry, kid, I got this. Because, which granted, I wouldn't mind being called kid. I'm 36, maybe I'll blush a little bit, throw out one of those like Snow White gifts where like she turns rosy cheeked and shit. But I think you do a really good job interviewing Mike and also Sean Young. So anyways, long story short, Steve, stop it. Guys, not a whole lot of stuff going on here. We're probably going to spend more. We probably spent more time on that cold opener than we are going to on most of these shows and stuff. Because ARWPRO was so big, I want to main event that one here. So let's start with the match cards and stuff like that for next week. But we do that. Which right. we got Brew City, Frontline, and POW. Let me start out with one of these. I'll do Brew City here first. To start the Brew City Wrestling return to the Waukesha Elk Lodge 400 this Saturday with Thanksgiving Throwdown, which is our annual Thanksgiving show. This is a quote from the Post, not my own professional wrestling podcast. Oh, which, by the way, Laura thought JFW was a professional wrestling company. Oh, wait, no, it's a lie. She thought I owned a professional wrestling company. I think she assumed, because I talked about how I book High Voltage, that SCW was my show, which in all rights, it should fucking be my show, but it's not.
Yeah.
I just appreciate having a friend who has so much confidence in me and sees all the positives I do, unlike Steve, who thinks of the negative. So that's the last one I say.
How about wait, were we? I was like, were we done with this?
Well, I know
somehow it circles back.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure once we talk about ARWPRO, there's gonna be more Steve shit, and it's just gonna happen. It is what it is at this point. I know who I am. She also told me that the corn dogs went off a bunch of hits. We'll talk about it on ARWPRO. Anyways. Annual Thanksgiving show. All fans attending the show are asked to bring 2 non-perishable food items to help the food pantry of Waukesha County. You'll receive a ticket for a chance to win a turkey and stuffing. They will have 8 Fandemonium matches plus a huge news regarding Rise to Honor 12. So, this is going to be Saturday, November 15th. Doors open at 6:45. Bell times at 7:30. Just round to 6:30 and 7:30. Stop it. Elk Lodge 400, 2301 Springdale Road in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Front row is $25. Pre-sale general admission is $18. General admission is $20 at the door. For online pre-sale tickets or info, you can go to brewcitywrestling.com. The matches that are currently booked, you're going to see Oso Turco take on Onyx Andrade. 2 big-looking motherfuckers. We got a Brew City Wrestling Tag Team Championship match where you got the Caribbean Arrogance, which... Why does that tag name sound familiar?
Because they've been in SCW before.
Oh.
Okay. Guess it's been a minute. Their opponents is going to be Raven Radix and 4 question marks. I don't know how to properly pronounce that, but
wait, so it's a mystery opponent?
Way to explain the joke there, Apex.
Okay, I said I wasn't that slow to not get a joke earlier. I needed to understand this one.
Where's your wife at?
Get him a helmet.
Not here. Not yet.
Take those crayons away before you use the rest of them. Brew City Wrestling Heritage Championship. You good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just checking. Brew City Wrestling. Okay, I thought you were smelling yourself or something. I was like, nah. I just didn't know. I thought maybe you stunk, and I was like, no, that's just your podcasting. Brew City Wrestling Heritage Championship. We got Josiah Vatsana versus Roy Zay St. James versus Ryan Roberts versus Jack Cyrus. Fatal 4-way for a championship. You got Country Air taking on Dysfunction and Bobby V. And for those of you who don't know, Dysfunction, former Elite Pro Heavyweight Champion. I think, did they technically call it a world champion? Was it Elite Pro World Heavyweight Championship?
No, I think it was the Elite Pro champion.
Elite Pro, okay.
Yeah. Remember, they didn't want to say EPW, so I'm assuming
you can't say EPW. I said that a couple of times, and yeah, Nolan did not like that. I didn't like his thing where he justified having a TV title because the match aired on like local cable.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, it's professional wrestling. You call whatever you want at this point, you know. He's like, no, we have a TV title because it aired on channel 11 or whatever. I was like,
It 26 or something. I don't know. Is that local cable? It was weird seeing myself on actual TV.
Well, what's cool is too is like, because I don't know if you guys know this or not or anything, but SCW Championship used to be the SCW Heavyweight Championship before Maverick Cage defended it in England and became a World Heavyweight Championship. So,
Really?
Did not know if you guys do that or not. Yeah.
New facts for me.
Well, here's a fact about the TV title of Elite Pro.
Hell yeah.
Did you know it became the World TV Championship?
I did not. See, look at that. See?
Because Paulie defended it in Canada.
Boom, there we go. Just learning so much knowledge. Scott Spade, book it. Brew City Wrestling Elk Lodge 400 Championship. The Unholy One, Sean Priest, looks to take the title away from Yeti Henderson. I don't know. This guy's not my best friend. The guy who looks like my best friend, Max Sinister.
Yeah, that was throwing me off. I almost thought it was.
Nah, the guy who looks like my best friend, Max Sinister, is taking on Brandon Blaze. And for the Brew City World Heavyweight Championship, Big John Crowley looks to defend against a one-man Riot Squad, Gunnar Wicks. So, if you're in the Waukesha area this Saturday, you got a couple perishable items you look to donate, bring them on in over here to Brew City's Wrestling at the Elk Lodge. Get yourself into a raffle to win some turkey and stuffing, which, to my opinion, the two greatest things at any Thanksgiving dinner. Dark meat over white meat, of course, plus stuffing is always delicious, especially when people actually put like celery and stuff in it. Well, yeah, they're stickers. What do you want me to see about them? Anyways, stuffing, turkey, win it. Yeah, Brew City Wrestling this Saturday. All right, Nubby. What you got for Frontline?
What do I have for Frontline? I'm going to tell you what I have for Frontline right now. What are you doing, Apex?
Yeah, what are you doing, dude? Do you not see yourself on camera?
No. What the hell?
Yeah.
I had you guys in the corner for a second, and it overlapped you guys on top of me. So no, I did not see where I was at. I haven't moved.
Jeez.
I don't understand that at all.
You did that last week too.
Yeah, I haven't moved.
Oh man.
God, even the camera wants to get away from you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Next week I'll have a new setup because I'm switching to the gaming PC.
Nice.
Frontline Pro presents the Freedom Cup. Yes, it's the Freedom Cup tournament once again.
Yeah.
Saturday, November 11th. No, November 15th. 15th. That's right.
Tomorrow's the 11th.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where. You know what I did? I put November and I put 11/15. Go figure, right? At the Bakerville Bar, 10631 County Road B in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Bell time is 7 p.m. General admission is $20. All right, we're going to talk about this Freedom Cup tournament. And the winner gets a Frontline Pro title shot at Honor Bound, which takes place June 13th, 2026. This tournament features 4 singles matches, with the winners of each match will face off in a fatal 4-way, 1 fall to a finish. Sorry, Travis. This is not elimination.
Boo.
You are fucking up, bud. That's Letterkenny.
Say Letterkenny?
Letterkenny, yeah. Yeah, you are fucking up, bud.
You Shorzy.
Such a good movie. Such a good show. Such a good show. Oh, if they make a movie, I'm watching it twice.
Have you watched Shorzy 2 yet?
No, not yet. No, I do got to binge some shorts.
I'm still trying to get finished with Letterkenny first. It's the most random show I've ever seen in my life.
So good.
So good, though.
So good. Sorry, Nubby. Yes. Yeah. It should be elimination. Everything should be eliminations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In one of the matches, it'll be Marche Rocket taking on Brock Hall. Quinn Whittick will be taking on Jack Vaughn. Shaq Jordan will be taking on Kayvon Lee. And Jared Jacks will be taking on Josh Price.
Does Shaq Jordan come out with every title, you think? He's got to,
I'm
right?
sure. I'm sure he
Got to,
does. I mean, you have all three. You should be showing all three, right? I
Yeah.
mean, didn't Ultimate Dragon do that with his 50 titles back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
all of them.
okay. So now, Nubby, you've been around Shaq Jordan packs. I don't know if you ever been with Shaq Jordan
Yeah.
around yet.
Yeah, I've shared locker room a few times.
How does he wear all three belts of the ring?
That I have not seen.
I
I
know,
have
but no,
not.
I want you to predict how he's going to come out with them.
I say
One
one around
waist.
his head. One around his head.
You think head? Okay.
Like the Bubba Ray Dudley style.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say the waist as
But
well.
plate in the front, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Waist.
And
Okay.
then maybe one around the others, one of the shoulders.
So I'll change mine to the head and then both on his arms, and he's gonna come out with them. Just
Yeah, that too.
that's what I'm thinking. It was
So one
waist or
around,
head.
so one around the waist and then two around the shoulders. So like
Or one around. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say one around the waist, and the other ones are gonna be angled across his midsection.
Now I've never seen that done, and that would be cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, if he does it, I'm gonna assume he listens to JFW and it was my idea. So just like how you got your championship. So yeah, your championship match. So yeah, I think because of Frontline Pro, the military themed stuff like that, that'd be something unique and something different. How like you watch certain war shows or war movies and they got like the bullets that are like strapped across the chest. I think he does something like that. I think something like that, 100%. Yeah.
And if he does do it, then yeah.
If he does do it, 100%, he listens to the show. Yeah, I'll take credit for it.
Or maybe a certain somebody will tell him.
You gotta message him.
Yeah. For the Liberty title, we have Rory Shield defending the championship against Melanie Cruz.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for the Frontline Pro Championship, we have Sierra defending against the Warhorse.
How long do you think it's gonna be before we get Sierra versus Melanie Cruz for that championship?
I say by March.
By March, I'd say, but I will go. I'll go before spring. Next few months, I think so, 100%.
Maybe this match has a big component leading towards that.
Right.
I'd say so.
Maybe Melanie wins the women's title and they do a winner takes all.
Ooh. The men and or the world and the women's champion,
That's right.
the heavyweight.
I mean, Frontline Pro's been making history lately, so wouldn't put past them.
Yeah.
And if it does happen, then well, Ben listens to the show.
100%. Yeah, and we'll take credit for it.
Yeah, we like that.
But that's the match card as of right now for the Freedom Cup 2025, taking place this Saturday, November the 15th at the Bakerville Bar.
Nice. Okay. The only other match that, or the other show that we're going to cover here, as far as this upcoming weekend, because of course there's other shows out there probably going to happen, but we don't cover those. But this one, I didn't know about until Nubby mentioned it to me this morning. I just assumed Rocket Pro's next one was the 22nd, so I don't know when this one became official, but I'm guessing over the course of the last week, November 5th, maybe, I guess is when this post is from. But the Rick Paradise Memorial Show.
God?
You there,
No.
God?
No, something worse right now.
Ooh, is it your wife?
Yeah.
Is she back from her double spa day?
She's not happy right now, so no, it was not a double spa day.
It's probably because you didn't get her a double spa day.
Yeah, no, it's more the kids are being bad right now.
Yeah. Just
primarily Little Apex.
Trade them in. I bet you get like a twofer, like trade them both in for one decent one.
No, the older one's the girl's decent. It's the Little Apex.
Girl. Come here, girl. Anyways. Rick Paradise Memorial Show is this Friday, November 14th. So you can still check out Frontline Pro or Brew City if you want to head up to Wisconsin for either one of those shows on Saturday. It's hosted a memorial show in honor of Rick Paradise, who we lost this past summer. You'll see POW stars from the past, present, and future come together for what should be a great night. All proceeds go to his nephew Owen and the Fight Like Owen benefit. A GoFundMe page has been made for Owen's story and is available. The link, you can follow it over on the POWW Entertainment page. Go to the November 5th post for the memorial service. But it's at tinyurl.com/fightlikeowen GoFundMe. Should I read Owen's story?
Of Paradise?
Well, the fundraiser that for his nephew Owen. I'll just read it anyways. I'm already here. First off, they have a goal of $60,000 and they're at 50,000 right now, so that's awesome.
Wow.
Shout out to the 347 people who donated. That's fantastic.
Absolutely. Every little bit counts. That's awesome.
This is directly off of the GoFundMe page, so it's actually in there. I believe that's called third person when they say I and me and stuff. But our newest family member, Owen James, has been in the NICU since birth, now more than 110 days. My brother Justin and sister-in-law Christina have been by his side every single day, navigating this difficult journey with strength and love. Owen was born with underdeveloped lungs and an elevated diaphragm, which made breathing on his own a challenge from the very start. Further testing revealed bilateral vocal cord paralysis, limiting his ability to breathe and eventually speak. More recently, doctors discovered that the root of his challenges is congenital myasthenia. God, where's Joe when you need him? Congenital myasthenia syndrome, CMS, a rare genetic condition that affects the way signals pass from nerves to muscles. This explains Owen's breathing difficulty, vocal cord paralysis, and low muscle tone. The good news is that Owen now has vocal cord paresis, meaning there is some movement, and has begun treatment. Doctors are hopeful and has already shown slight improvement. While we still don't know whether he will need a tracheotomy, which would mean Owen will need 24/7 care when he is able to come home. With that said, we finally feel there is direction and a plan forward. Every prayer we have is that we can avoid this procedure, but if it becomes necessary, Owen will face it with the same courage he's shown every day. Owen even reached a joyful milestone over Labor Day weekend. The NICU team helped us bring him outside for the very first time. Even though it was brief, seeing the world with his own eyes was a blessing for our little fighter. The ongoing hospital care, treatment, and potential long-term support Owen needs brings immense medical costs, with Justin and Christina potentially needing extended leave from work. We're asking you for continued help, whether it's through a donation, sharing this page, or keeping Owen in your prayers. Every bit of support means the world. Any funds beyond his medical needs will go to a college fund for his future. Thank you for standing with Owen, Justin, and Christina during this fight. We are deeply grateful. Hashtag fight like Owen. Hashtag FLO. Hashtag NICU strong. So proceeds from this event is going to go to that benefit. So if you're free on a Friday, if you are up at the Elk Grove VFW 400, another VFW 400. Huh. This, however, is in Elk Grove, Illinois at 400 Devon Avenue. It is Friday, November 14th. Doors at 7, shows at 8, $25 first row, $20 general admission. Four and under are free. So Pex, both your kids could go. The 2010 POW Hall of Fame inductee, Rick Paradise, is a show in his honor. So, yeah. No matches booked as of yet for it, but regardless, POW has a lot of great guys. So I'm sure you're going to see the double champ Emery there. And who knows, maybe even dented and forehead boy Headford will be there too. So,
Mm.
yeah. So
Doo-da.
All right, Nubby, results, man. What you got for ARW?
What do I have for ARW?
What do you have for ARW?
ARW.
I have results.
That's good.
It was on the verge.
Whoa!
What?
Are you on the verge to give those results?
I think I am. And I think I want to do it right now.
Please.
Not next week, but right now.
Right.
So Brendan Balling defeated KJ Carter, and that match happens to be on YouTube as of right now. So check out ARWPRO on YouTube for these matches. And this is the first one that's been put up so far.
They're really quick about that. I like that. They usually get a match out right away.
At least that's what was posted on Facebook. So
the only one on the channel so far.
Okay, good. Way to be there for me, because I wasn't about to pull that up yet. Jeb Crow, formerly Jebediah Mash, defeated J City of the family.
Wasn't that book?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, right.
What book were you reading?
This is why I don't read. You get influenced pretty quick.
Yeah.
When you read. Then they say TV's bad for you. No, I think reading's bad for you. Look at this guy. Georgie Mash, after the match, came out to the ring to convince Jeb to come back to the Mash Brothers, only for the two to trade blows, with Jeb getting the upper hand and walking away. The Ragnarrocker Crux defeated the Ideal Idol Isaac Slate. Guess that's what he's calling himself now. Great, cool.
Everyone's got a gimmick.
Yeah. Sempiternal and the Cult Classic 6-man tag match ended in a no contest as all participants brawled in and outside of the ring. So it sounds like there needs to be another 6-man tag match in a cage. Just saying.
I think that's a smart idea. I don't know if you've seen some pictures that are floating around too. It looked like Sempiternal was posing for a photo op while their leader or whatever he wants to call himself was in the ring wrestling or doing something. For once, I'll give him some credit. He at least was in the ring doing, I don't know, his job. So, thought that was interesting.
I won't give that man credit for anything.
Nah, that's as much as you get.
Fuck that guy.
Absolutely.
It was nice not hearing about him the last few weeks.
It's been quiet.
Yeah.
Did you see his hot fiance got married?
Yeah. Oh, who did he get married to?
I don't fucking know. Some piece of shit.
Hopefully better than him.
Some donkey teeth looking motherfucker.
Yeah. Were you invited?
No.
No,
I'm not Tommy Gunn. Which, to be fair, Tommy Gunn probably wasn't invited either. He just showed the fuck up.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Flat Top was invited. Fucking dude officiated the whole thing. I'm surprised he didn't just sit there and wait for something to happen.
Well, eventually they're gonna get married, right?
Yeah.
I bet you he sat there till it was time for him to talk.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, just right there, the fuck against the wall, just watched. Oh, is it my turn now? Gotcha.
After his nap. Now this is an interesting name. The Peanut Butter Zombie.
I had so many questions. Continue.
Saturn Price defeated Chuck Bowman. So many questions.
I gotta go see this guy's face.
The Peanut Butter Zombie.
Like, what?
It's peanut butter zombie time.
Now,
peanut butter zombie time.
Now the next time I watch Walking Dead, I'll be thinking about peanut butter.
Peanut butter zombie time.
I was more. You seen the video of the dude that covered himself in chocolate after he ate an Easter Bunny chocolate? And he's like, "I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny." That's what I'm picturing right now, just in peanut butter. Because I saw that guy do that too. Just cover himself in peanut butter. It just seemed like a waste of peanut butter. But okay.
Crazy. The program retained the tag team championships over Adam Stallion and Hans Carden in their debut.
You're
And
saying
then
it's a chance.
in the main event, the Standard of Excellence Battle Royal for the UAW Championship was won by Judas Chavez.
Congratulations.
And if you follow Judas Chavez on social media, he did it's actually on the ARW page as well. Check it out. He did a post-match promo thing and vows to win every championship in 2026. Or gonna try anyway.
Do you think that that guy's beautiful on the inside?
I'm sure.
Think you maybe he's innocence personified?
I mean, maybe.
You think he would drag you down, knock you out, maybe even run away? Do you believe he's cold as December snow?
Maybe.
Anyone realizing that I'm doing the lyrics to Judas by Fozzy or?
I know the Judas lyrics pretty extensively.
When you said that last part, I kind of caught on to it.
Whatever I become.
Inside.
Right?
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
God, no, I can't do this.
Remember back in the day when I used to just call him Chavez?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Right?
didn't want to call him Judas.
Right? Now look at him now. Now he's a champion. You're welcome for tough love. I'll get a fucking grown-up haircut.
Hey, you know what? Part of his uptake is he dumped Mikey Peterson. Because remember that that promo they did on us on the JFW exclusive.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ever since he dumped him, so
I want to get the workhorses in SCW.
I definitely want to. I want to
like,
work
bring
them
him on here or bring him to SCW. You said
bring him to
SCW.
SCW.
I don't want him on here. Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to grow this fucking podcast.
Not end it one day.
I need the backwood mouth breathers on here. Fuck no. I found them just being listeners of the show. I don't want them on the show. Hell no.
I mean, they've been there before. I'd like to have them back.
Yeah. Flat Top. I know you're listening, you goofy. Workhorses. SCW. Pizza and beer needs someone to slap around. Wait. Kyle Bunga Crew needs someone to slap around. Yeah. TM.
T.
Yeah. Kyle Bunga Crew needs someone to slap around. Little fucking Amazing Turtle. Huh? Some Sean Danger. Some Jay Thunder.
Yeah. Hey.
Right. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
6 man. Make it an elimination tag.
Book it or else.
Oh, yeah.
And well, that was ARW on the Verge. They return November 26th, the night before Thanksgiving, for the biggest show of the year, Black and Blue Wednesday. Details to come. I can't wait to see you there.
Nice. ARWPRO, Nubby. This is where we got the next hour and a half to kill.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get through it in an hour and 45. All right, so Harvest Havoc took place. Shout out to Tony Gabagool for providing me with these as I was kind of busy throughout the show. And we'll find out why I was busy as we go into this match. Because the match that I was involved in was first. It started the show. So, yes, it was the heavyweight title match. Amazing Turtle. Maximus Orion. I can't believe I got to talk about this.
What happened?
So, we're both in the ring. Michael Allen about to make the announcements. We do the boxing ones for title matches.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, music hits. It was Damian Saint.
Oh boy.
General manager of Rocket Pro Wrestling.
Uh-huh.
He decided he wants to throw his weight around once again. He's deciding that he's going to make it a triple threat match. Now, Maximus decides he wants to go punch Damian Saint. So he jumps out of the ring and walks up that ramp. For some reason, I grabbed the mic and I said, Maximus, hold on. Don't do it. Because I knew just in my heart something was going to happen involving Damian Saint.
You just hoped.
I hoped it wouldn't be true. But we just know Damian Saint so well. And he does not want to see me succeed. He doesn't want to see me with a championship. He doesn't even want me in the company. He knows he can't do nothing about that. So I told Maximus, let him do what he's got to do. Let him make this a triple threat match. Because in the end, I'm going to win the championship anyway. I said that. It didn't matter. And besides, then this doesn't allow Undeniable to blindside us. At least not completely. At least now I have one of them in the match. And with me and Maximus, we can double team his ass. I had a plan.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, you will.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to double team his ass.
Double team that ass. Hell
double
yeah.
team. We beat that ass and we double team that ass.
Fucking
Hell yeah.
Eiffel Tower style.
Hell yeah.
Who was it? Was it
It was Rozzy.
Oh, I would guess Ryan Matthews.
That would have probably be a better choice.
Yeah.
Especially in my favor, considering I beat Ryan Matthews before. So
yeah.
I retained the title against him. So
good on Rozzy. Good on Rozzy for getting an opportunity.
Yeah. So essentially, triple threat match. Rozzy's in there now, but at least a member is in our. We can take care of it.
Yeah.
Damian Saint walked away though. They go away. All right. Speaking of going away, let's backtrack. When I came out with Sean, I sent Sean to the back.
Okay.
I wanted to do it on my own. Not granted, Sean wouldn't have done anything. He would have just stood there.
Passed out.
Maybe.
Oh, also,
Traction.
During my entrance, I did notice somebody wasn't at the commentary table.
Was it Blackburn?
Well, he wasn't there, no. But somebody else decided.
Who subbed in for Blackburn?
Tony Gabagool.
So they didn't want commentary to be good. Gotcha. I love Tony. Tony's actually going to be on this freaking show this week.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, Maximus Orion's going to be there too. We're not talking wrestling. So we're all going to talk about how great I am. It's going to be awesome.
Well, it is this freaking show.
Pretty much, yeah. It's going to be amazing when they're going to be like, I don't know what it is about you, but you're just so well liked. I'm like, I know. But this isn't about me. This is about you. So Steve's out at the table, punk ass.
No.
Go ahead.
But then during the announcements, when we were all in the ring, I did notice Steve. He did come back out.
He's fucking contractually obligated. Bill probably went back there, slapped the hands of a bunch of fucking wrestlers and said, hey, Steve, go do your fucking job what I paid you for.
That sounds accurate, actually. Even if it didn't happen, we're gonna make it happen.
That's the story. We're sticking to it.
Where you at? You're down. I'm coming.
Hang on. Turtle was just in the ring, like, why do I hear Bill's entrance music?
Right? You got the Titantron lights all going. You
He's
know
like, what's going on?
He's just walking through the locker room, shit still playing because he don't hit that button before he left there anyway. Fucking Bill.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh man. So the match starts. Me and Maximus, we pretty much just ignored Rozzy for that hot couple seconds. We did our shit, got our shit in, if you will.
Shit in.
And then Rozzy decided he wanted to get his shit in, decides to poke me in the eye, and then pushes Maximus. So we both decided, you want to fight? Okay. We beat the shit out of him. Eventually he got out. He actually ended up out of the ring.
Nope.
Now Maximus, for some reason, wanted me to do a dive. He wanted me to jump.
I mean, Turtle, you're pretty agile, but doesn't turtles like usually stay to the ground? Shell?
Well, let's just say I felt for it. I told him,
God.
So I told him, well, hold the rope. I need that.
Yeah,
I can't jump
down.
I can't jump that high. I go to hit the ropes, and all of a sudden, I'm getting booted in the face. I'm like, touche.
Yeah.
Touche.
I can imagine your opponent laying outside the ring and fucking like Maximus going and lifting the bottom rope as high as he can.
Just
bring off the rope and just thud, tuck and roll, and just roll out the ring on top of the dude.
Dude, I feel like that has happened on accident.
We're gonna find this footage.
That's a move. That is a move. It's like, hey, lift the rope. He goes to the second one. No, go down one more. He pulls at the bottom one, and you just run and just do it. Just fucking man, let's add that to the move set.
Oh God.
Hell yeah. Anyways, so what really happened?
So he kicked me in the face as I was coming off the ropes. Touche. I did tell him I want him to try and actually win the match, be a champion, defend the championship. So touche. I should have known better. But it's fine because, I did fight back after that. But when I went for my super slice, I forgot Rozzy was there because he's pretty forgettable. I mean, he is Patrick Mahomes after all. He pulled me out of the ring, threw me into the post, and I was kind of out for a little bit. Those two went at it for a while. I tried to get back in to stop a submission. Rozzy decided to stop me in the process. Okay, knocked me out. Maximus fought back, and then when he was ready to give him the choke slam, I stopped Maximus, give him my stunner, hit Maximus with a shell shock, and then a shell and back. If you know what that is.
Is that the running cross body but with your shell?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Shout out to Tom for the name.
What did you call it?
Shell and back.
To shell and back. Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Tom, for that name. It's sticking.
Let's just be honest. He got it from the robot.
He probably did. But I have no proof of it, so
yeah, it's worth it. It's a good name. It's yours now.
Neither does he. That's why we can make our own narrative on it. That's how Power Hour works.
Fair.
That's just who I am. No regrets.
So I went to go pin him, and I thought I had it, but Rozzy again interferes, stops it, tries to put me in his move, but I break out of it. I give him my other stunner. He goes to the corner, and I'm setting up for the shell shock on him. All of a sudden, the lights go out, and then on the video screen, it shows Sean Danger knocked out.
Yeah, but I mean, that could be from the fucking moonshine in that canteen, though.
He could have just been sleeping.
See, I thought of that, but there was a pipe right next to him.
He's doing crack?
God dang, that was a good setup.
If it was that kind of pipe, I probably would have left him.
I'm the Ronin now, guys. Leave me alone.
But it was you know,
Yeah, I
yeah. So I got conflicted. I'm like, what do I do? You know,
Yeah.
do I just finish this match or go check on Sean? I'm like,
You finished the fucking match.
That's the
well,
correct
I was
answer.
You get your ass out there and you find that fucking dog.
Yes. I think it's time for recess.
You don't look for an hour and call it quits. You get your ass out there and you find that fucking dog. Oh,
That might be one of my favorite lines in that movie, actually.
all right. Please tell me you didn't leave the ring to go fucking out danger.
Oh, no,
I
Turner.
could
on,
tell you
Nubby.
that. I could tell you that, but then I'd be lying.
I mean, at least you're an honest
Why
person.
not? Steve does it every Tuesday to me.
There it is again.
Fucking Nubby.
There it is again.
Well, I'm not Steve, so
That's true. That's true.
so I did leave.
Steve would have left danger to fucking die.
Yeah. I went to go check on him. He was definitely knocked out. I got, found his jug, put it by him, woke him up, and then I
Did you
realized the match was still going on.
Did you just give him a little sip and then like Popeye, like
Yeah.
like,
Well, I just opened it enough so he can smell it, and then
also it's more like a smelling salt type thing.
yeah. At that
Got it.
point, because he was laying on his face almost. So I had
if I can imagine it, I can imagine this, right? So you run to the back, and you're like, "Sean, what's up?" And all of a sudden you feel a boom. It's Bill, and he's like, "What's going on?"
Did you just give me a high five?
Because he was coming back from getting Steve out
Yeah,
there.
he's doing the full circle.
Oh my
Sean,
god!
what's going on? What the fuck?
Not to make light of Danger's second beating in 2 months, but
Dude,
yeah.
they just finding moments with him, and they always beat up your
Yeah.
son when you're not around. I swear.
Yeah.
That seems to be the thing. But this time, I sent him to the back, so you
this
kind
one's
of
on you. Yeah, this one's
it might be.
Otherwise, he would have been out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's
Um.
safe to say this was the doing of the LAM.
What?
I mean, the LAM had to be the one that took out Danger, right?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, LAM taking out a LAM. I mean,
It's what they do every season.
I mean, they're going at each other, right?
yeah, but Sean's not the champion of LAM, so
That'll have to be just explained. I never
but
asked that
if
question.
If he ever got an opportunity, though, I mean, who's more
Yeah.
likely to take that belt?
He is the biggest threat to it.
Right? I mean, granted, the championship, I mean, the title match, if you will, only occurs in one night for 4 hours at Rocket Pool Wrestling. But fucking Sean Danger's been drunk since 2003. So, I mean, dude's fucking living a fucking drunken Iron Man match at this point.
yeah. So I thought I was gonna make it back, but the bell already rung as soon as I hit the curtain. Maximus did win. He retained with the Hell's Gate. I went in the ring though, and I tried to see what was happening. Maybe if Maximus had a different plan, but I do know that he had nothing to do with it. He didn't even know I was gone, because I shell shocked him pretty good.
Oh, yeah. It's like there's 3 people in the match. One's missing. Was he just wrestling himself for a little while? Like,
So
in fucking Maximus Orion's defense, he can't count past 2. So a triple threat would have fucking like really made him confused. He'd be like, hold on a second, Rozzy, ref. Okay, we're all here.
we're all here, everybody.
We're all here. We're all here. My pants say moron on it.
because when just as I left, like he was still laying down.
Yeah, you would have won.
I probably would have
You
won.
could have won and checked on Sean all in one smooth motion.
You should have pulled a Steve and been a bad friend and finished the fucking match. Right? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, let's be honest here for a minute, Nubby. You a fucking doctor?
No.
What were you gonna do for Danger?
I mean, yeah.
You said it was on the Titantron, right? You know who
Yeah.
saw that shit? Security, the commentators. Not Bill, he was in the back. But anyone who's ringing the bell or doing anyone else, referee, anyone else could have been like, oh shit, LIM at the ringside, fucking Ackerman mother, fucking Timmers, ROTC, Santino. There was enough people. The bartender, fucking Laura.
The bartender.
No fucking people saw what was going on. You could just finish the match. Anyone else could be like, oh, let me go check on it, see if he either got beat up or slipped.
Maybe he slipped and hit a pipe.
That'd be I feel bad for your brother, but at the same time, I can't feel bad for you. You did it to yourself. This one.
I did. I
Your
chose
loyalty
that
is
life.
unbound.
I chose loyalty over championship, so people ought to think about that when
Think
they're
about that the
talking
next
bad
time
about
you
me.
give him a championship.
Or then think about that the next time someone wants to talk bad about me. I chose loyalty over championship.
Yeah.
So when I got in the ring, Maximus, I realized it wasn't him. He had nothing to do with it. Realizing Rozzy was still in the match, in the ring, we made eye contact. He tried to run away. I grabbed him. I'm like, I'm gonna take it out on him anyway. This smells like undeniable bullshit to me. So he's undeniable.
He's up. Steve said that a month ago, and I got lectured for 25 minutes on that shit.
Yeah, well,
he's up with saying something smelling like undeniable because that's
well, this was an undeniable member, so I'm not an undeniable member, so we can't say shit.
No, you're not.
So I grabbed him. I grabbed him by his trunks, and I saw an opportunity. I gave him a wedgie. Quite a few wedgies, just bounce him around, And then I gave him the shell shock and shell him back. I'm like, fuck this guy.
Oh yeah. Right.
Then I went on my investigation, my hunt, trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Investigation. You could went on your championship celebration if you made the right choice.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Nubsters.
And then after the match, Maximus made an open challenge.
Well, there you go. Fucking
you have another opportunity now.
Well, yeah, answer that shit.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna.
Never say never.
I like it. It says open challenge though.
Open.
So anybody.
He did say anybody from any company too.
Yeah. Wait, what was his exact words? Anybody or anyone?
Is there a difference?
Anyone means he's accepting one challenge. Anybody, if three
all.
people walk out, I mean, what kind of champion does he want to be? Does he want to be a guy who will only take one challenge? Or is he willing to be, I don't know, the guy who's not being, an owner who's a champion, as he says he's not, because he's not an owner. He definitely made that very obvious when he talked about it on the LIM a couple months ago. I'm not the type of owner that makes myself champion because I'm not an owner. Okay. Be a fighting champion. I'm just saying. If, let's say, Nubby, you were to walk out there and challenge him, but what if Ryan Matthews also walks out there? What if Christian Rose also walks out there? Now, does Maximus or Ryan only choose one of you? Or is he willing to be a man and accept a fatal four-way? There's a lot of questions in that. I'm just saying. I get there's only one silhouette on the RPW flyer for next month, but
yeah,
if Maximus wants to sit here and say, I'm a fighting champion, I'm going to be the best champion that Rocket Pro Wrestling has to offer. I may not be the greatest, but I'm going to be the best one. I'm not going to back down from a fight. You get 4 people walking out there, you better accept all 4 of them. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. I'm not here trying to change fucking rules and shit, but I'm just saying I'm fucking armchair booking a hell lot better than fucking Nuke. Which, granted, Nuke has nothing to do with all this, but I haven't said anything bad about Nuke in a while, so.
Yeah, you've been pretty good about that.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it's an open challenge, and
if not you, who do you think answers it?
Apex.
Yeah, right. Which
Man,
one? This one or
I mean, I don't. I'm not far, and I think I'm free that night. So, Maximus wants a real challenge. I'm up for it.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's got to be an undeniable member who Damien puts at the front of the line for.
Yeah, it's like it's not going to be an open challenge. Damian Saint's going to try to dictate this as much as he can.
And I'm starting to think that because I feel like he lost a little bit of power, like
little bit.
It seemed like
Banner, yeah.
Yeah, but now he's trying to get it back, and whatever, fuck that guy. But yeah, it'll be interesting who does answer the challenge because he said, I don't know, anyone or anybody, whatever word he used, and it could be from any company. So we'll find out at Christmas Chaos. Let's see. We had Jesus DeSafio versus Johnny Nye. Johnny Nye picked up the win via pinfall. However, after the match, fucking Rozzy, he came out. I guess I didn't knock him out enough. Maybe I should have hit him harder. I should have hit him harder. You know what it is? He's got too much hair that protects him. That's what it is. He came out and attacked Johnny Nye. Nuke then came out and told him to stop, whatever, and set up a tag match for next month, Christmas Chaos, where DeSafio and Rozzy will face off against Johnny Nye and a partner of his choosing. Johnny Nye already chose his partner. He chose Nuke.
Oh.
God, so he doesn't want to win? Jeez.
and Nuke accepted.
And there goes the nice comments.
What the fuck? It's like, I want to win a tag team match. Who am I going to pick? The guy who doesn't wrestle. I want that guy.
I mean, it's logic. I get it. You're logically on point here.
Fucking, you could grab fucking 3/4 of the commentary team. Because any one of them has had a fucking match. Well, I guess if you want to consider, I guess if you include Gabagool, 80%. If you want to count that fucking backyard bullshit in the LI movie. Why Nuke? Why? Because he done a stunner on somebody 6 months ago? Come on now. Jesus.
Johnny Nye must have something up his sleeve.
No, he doesn't. That's some LIM logic.
Well, he is LIM.
I know, right? He could have chose the Amazing Turtle. He could have chose Sean Danger. Could have chose Hot Rod Daddy Andy. He could have picked Maximus Orion. He could have picked friend of the LIM Burnham. Who else is a fucking wrestler? Rion, C-Red, Pat, Double J. Anyone else who was a champion or a wrestler in LIM that I'm missing? Any one of them. But no, he's like, I'm going to choose Nuke. Why?
Yeah.
It was the obvious choice, he said. So.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You know what it is? That's the 12th person he asked.
Who were the other 11?
I don't know. I listed off half of them. Nuke's the obvious choice. Nuke isn't the obvious choice in his fucking marriage. Is he married?
Yes.
Oh, sucks for her.
Oh.
It's fine. He doesn't sign my checks.
This makes sense.
What was it? Wait, I haven't worked since. Wait, does he sign my checks now? I haven't worked since he became president. Wait, does he sign my checks now? Uh-oh.
You might want to check on that. No pun intended.
I'll be fine.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, that was an accident, but it clicked right away.
It'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be fine.
I'm sure it's fine. If you don't get paid, you know why.
Yeah, we'll be okay. If I don't get paid, Laura's not going to run the kitchen anymore. That's how close we are as friends. Right. She's got my back. Yeah. We're zone friends.
You're what friends?
Zone friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. She says it a different way, but I just know like it just means we're so focused on how great our friendship is that we're zoning in on it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. Hashtag zone friends.
Make that
Okay.
a t-shirt.
Make that a t-shirt.
All right. So we had a Rocket to the Top briefcase qualifier. It was Corey McHenry taking on Marche Rocket. Marche Rocket wins and advanced to the main event for the briefcase. However, after the match, Corey McHenry was sad, mad, all the above. So Shelly, for some reason, leaves commentary, goes to talk to Corey. She tells him that she wants him to go find himself and go get ready for another match tonight, as she has added him to the Outer Limits match.
Oh. You can find yourself that fast, huh?
Well, so Corey McHenry was in a match against Marche Rocket, lost, and then the least
Rewarded.
important commentator leaves the table, walks up to you and says, "Hey, let me hype you up on your wrestling capabilities, as I have wrestled in a main event before on Rocket Pro Wrestling, and go find yourself because I'm going to stick you in another match the exact same night."
It seems interesting to be rewarded for losing.
I just don't understand. Like, you fucking who takes a guy who just lost to Marche Rocket and say, "Hey, you're good enough to go into another match tonight and potentially win in a triple threat"?
Well, Shaq Jordan, same thing last month. Lost to Maya and then got to wrestle Danger. Well, that was Danger's fault, but nonetheless.
But that's the thing. That's a singles to a singles. And didn't he like attack Danger?
No, he and Aaron Stone attacked Von Jaeger.
I mean, understand Von Jaeger. Okay. But that's a little bit different. That's a singles into a singles. You're talking about a singles of Marche Rocket into a triple threat of Jaeger and Stone. It's plus, I mean, what kind of disrespect is that to fucking Jaeger?
Well, no, it's not. It's not the Jaeger and Stone match. It's for the Outer Limits. Outer Limits.
Oh, I'm thinking Zero Gravity. Okay.
Yeah.
Still disrespectful to the person who won the opportunity for that title. Sorry, go ahead. That was Damian Gray, right?
No.
No, that's the fucking Inter County champion. Who the fuck am I missing? Kid Lat. Nope, that's fucking. That's fucking. Who the fuck is the Outer Limits champion?
We don't even know anymore.
Sam Knight.
Sam Knight. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. Okay.
We have no idea.
Sam Knight's the champion.
There's so many titles.
Fire.
So many.
All in outer space. I don't know.
We're gonna get to that. We are going to get to that.
Okay, keep going. Give us a second. Listening.
But we did mention.
He's like, oh, yeah, you're gonna get good. Cool. I'm just gonna walk away. Awesome.
But I'm literally right here. I'm just wiping my nose.
Yeah, it's not. He's fucking picking at something.
Yeah. We did mention Von Jaeger and Aaron Stone, which, by the way, I did purchase a Von Jaeger hat over the.
Oh, did you? Wait, what kind of hat? Is it like a ball cap, a beanie? What are we looking at?
It's all ball cap.
Ooh, nice.
I got convinced by a couple of girls who were helping sell his merch. And then we had an argument over the colors, because one thought it was red and orange when another hat was orange, like a little bit more like lighter orange. And then there was an actual red hat, so we were arguing which one was the red. Considering I work in the printing industry, I deal with color. I know my colors. It was clearly orange.
Were these women attractive?
Yes, very.
They should just went with what they said. Who cares? God, this is why you're single.
No, I'm not.
God, whatever.
I'll ask another question there. Wait, what?
All right, so we had Von Jaeger versus Aaron Stone versus Zero.
After this.
She don't listen to the show, so we're all good.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
okay. Yeah.
Did I
Just
say
wait for
it?
we're just waiting for her to bust through the door. It's Betty Cena. Down, 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 down.
That's fair.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Right, hell yeah. Can we take a moment though, because I want to make sure that people who aren't watching it, who are only listening, is missing out on the fact that there is a turtle Christmas tree behind Nubby.
Yeah, it was there last week too.
And if you was it last week?
Yeah, it was there last week.
I don't remember from last week. Okay, damn. Okay.
And
Well,
the
for those
stock,
of you,
Still cool.
the stocking, okay. Yeah. So for those of you who only listen and don't watch, you're missing out on that. So okay. And apparently I'm here every week and I missed out on it. So there you go.
did you at least notice the JFW logo?
Oh, I've always noticed that. That's my shit.
Okay.
Yeah, the little Jew sign. Yeah, of course I did.
And I got the TV on, but I have not. There's nothing on it right now. I gotta fix that damn thing back there.
Yeah, I think
Please
you just got to
do.
move that one antenna up.
Yeah.
Been trying to
like a
watch
regular-
TV this entire time, and there's nothing on. So
Just the Packers and Eagles. All right. So Von Jaeger, Aaron Stone, Zero Gravity Championship. A super intense match for both competitors. Towards the end of the match, Stone lays in some brutal elbows to the back of JBJ's head, then hits him with a huge shotgun lariat. Stone wins by pinfall and retains the Zero Gravity Championship.
Mhm.
And yes, it was a very brutal lariat. I watched the footage. Holy shit.
Yep,
Oh.
they had that.
And
it is clipped on ARWPRO. Yeah.
And I believe I felt it before. It's very brutal.
But you know what? That is the Aaron Stone that I think has been waiting to come out at ARWPRO for quite some time. That is vintage IPW Aaron Stone. That's the shit that happens when Steve runs his mouth. You all blame Steve for that one. Called him
Okay.
soft, and looks what happened. Fucking JVJ almost loses his head. Ironically, Nubby buys a hat. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Guy almost loses his head. Nubby buys a hat.
Weird.
I bought the orange one, by the way.
I
Oh,
would
cool.
hope so. I would hope so.
It kind of goes with what you're doing. So
I want you to be safe when you're crossing traffic at night.
I just gotta remember to bring it inside so I can wear it next week. It's been in the car all week, or since Saturday. With my pizza and beer hat, because apparently I wear hats to the shows, but leave it in the car because I don't like to wear a hat while I'm driving.
yeah, okay.
Just leave it on the seat.
Same
John Bowman took on Mike Anthony. Mike Anthony wins by submission, but even after the bell is rung, Mike won't break the hold. All refs come out to try and break it up. Brooks Berna comes out for the save. Once Bowman gets up, though, he pushes Brooks Berna away. So, hey, might be seeing a little bit of a turn, if you will. Maybe. Seems like there might be a double turn.
Wait. Can that just be back to normal?
No,
No.
two people turning. Come on now.
Oh, two people turning. Okay.
Yeah, not one person turning twice. And yeah,
I was like,
100%.
if they turn twice, they're just back to this.
Hey, I've done that. Did that one day. Maybe 3 times. It was at practice one day. I got mad at Chad, so I beat him up 3 times. Turned on him.
Accurate.
Chadwick.
Purple Haze, Prince Alexander,
All
and
in my brain. Oh, sorry.
Stevie Hendricks took on Undeniable, Victor Wade, and Aaron Arsenault with Doofus Saint. Thanks for that one, Gabagool.
Gabagool.
Undeniable used their scarf in this match almost as a weapon. The referee does nothing as the team continued to swap the scarf back and forth after each tag. That sounds about accurate. Purple Haze looked good in this match and were close to picking up the win. However, Damian Saint set up a distraction in the apron or on the apron, which led to Undeniable being able to blindside attack Purple Haze and pick up the win to retain their tag team championships. So the doofus is at it again. Supposed to be in charge, but yet he is playing favorites.
We'll get involved in other people's business.
Yep. Thanks a lot, Jelly Roth. It's your fault. Damian Gray versus Kid Lat for the Intercounty Championship. Damian Gray did his best to get in Kid Lat's head throughout the match. By the way, this match happened because Gray kidnapped Kid Lat's dad after Darkness Falls and demanded a rematch.
That's some sick stuff right there.
Yeah. It's a crime. A crime was committed, and you get rewarded with a title match.
Noted.
And people want to yell at me for making a deal with my friend.
Listen,
right.
Kid Lat should have done the exact opposite of what you did. You went and helped out Danger, cost yourself a championship. Kid Lat would have said, hey, you know what? My dad had a good run. No title match. But no, he didn't. He's like, I love my daddy.
Towards the end of the match, the ref does get knocked out. Kid Lat ends up with Gray's bat in one hand and his mask in the other. Kid Lat must make a choice, good or evil. He puts the mask back on, but as he does this, Gray low blows him with the baseball bat. Gray picks up the win by pinfall to become the new Intercounty champion. He continues to beat down Kid Lat after the match, and Lat's dad comes out to intervene. But then Gray kicks his ass too. Finally, Disco Ray comes out to fight off Gray. Then Disco challenges Damian Gray to a match at Christmas Chaos for the Intercounty Championship.
Wait, who did? Disco Ray?
Disco Ray.
How did that challenge? If you had to be Disco Ray for a minute, how did he make that challenge sound? How did you come on now? Come on, how did you do it? How did you do it?
Okay, so if my memory is correct, he did it in the Disco Ray fashion, but I don't think he said daddy.
No, come on, you know he did.
Come here, daddy.
I don't think he said daddy.
I'm gonna face you for that title, daddy. Next month, you and I are going to in this ring. We're gonna dance, daddy. You and I gonna go round and
very
round.
Dusty Rhodes style.
100% Dusty Rhodes. If Dusty Rhodes was a small black man dancing like disco, boom, Disco Ray.
That's it. Yep.
Fun fact though, I went on Instagram and I saw Disco Ray square dancing to Cotton Eye Joe. So there could be an alter. I can't remember the girl's name, but she posted it, and I commented on it. I'm like, square dancing Ray, and she said alter ego. I'm like, wow, yeah, 100%. He said we getting in the ring and we dancing that 100%. And if he didn't, what are we doing here?
Well, keep in mind, I do not know for sure. I was investigating some stuff.
No.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Here we go. He's thinking.
I don't know if this is
not a good thing.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Hold on a second. What time is it? It's okay. Hold on a second. I don't know. Wait, is this I don't know if this is his number or not. I can't call it. Wait, hold on a second. Nah, I was gonna try calling Tony Gabagool to confirm what he said, but I don't know if it's the right Tony or not. So never mind. Go ahead. We're good. I was gonna confirm because Tony would have known.
Yeah. Well, maybe. He didn't put it in his notes. So. But Gray did accept, so it looks like it will be Disco Ray against Gray for the Intercounty title at Christmas Chaos. Merry Christmas, Daddy.
Merry Christmas, Daddy.
Merry Christmas, Daddy.
All right. We have the Outer Limits Championship match. It is now a triple threat as Corey McHenry has been inserted in this match against Kindle Fire and champion Sam Knight. Now, if Sam Knight retains, he's retiring no matter what. So, did he retain and relinquish the title? No, he did not retain. We do have a new Outer Limits champion.
Okay.
And it was not Kindle Fire. It was Corey McHenry.
Did he cheat? Yeah, no cheated.
Nah, there was no cheating.
Well,
It's
you know,
just
good on him.
it just right place, right time for Corey, and he won with the direct. He calls it direct deposit, which is the stomp to the head. And he wins by the pinfall. After the match, Knight and Corey shake hands. Knight addresses the crowd as this was his last match. He thanks the fans and tells Corey he was the better man tonight. And then Corey celebrates his win by yeeting to the Jey Uso song, and the crowd went fucking crazy. Like, he ran it back. He ran it back. You know what I mean? And then Jey Uso's song played. They all yeeted. Everyone yeeted. It was a yeeting party. And that was that.
Oh, good on Corey McHenry.
All right, we have the Rocket to the Top briefcase ladder match. Sam Eli, Silky Smooth, Brooks Burner, Shaq Jordan, Marche Rocket, Brooks Burner.
It sounded like you almost called him Boner.
Close.
But you didn't. I think you got the first part out, and then you said Burnham, but almost like you said Brooks Burner. Burner. Never mind, we're good. I thought you said Boner. Never mind, we're good. Your thing.
All right, Marche Rocket, Maya Carras. This match was nothing but chaos, and it was. I caught what I could throughout the night or throughout the match. Brooks Burner went through a ladder at one point. Maya almost got the briefcase twice, but Silky eventually threw her out in the crowd. Sam and Brooks went on a rampage in the crowd, putting each other through chairs. In the end, finally, it was Shaq and Marche in the ring. Marche took control of the match, but Stone interferes. Go figure. I think one of you called that. I think it was you, Travis.
Boom! He's always a factor. Come on now.
Yeah. He enters the ring and attacks Marche with Shaq. Then a masked man comes out and attacks Stone and Shaq, and motions for Marche to climb the ladder. As Marche is 3/4 of the way up the ladder, the masked man hits him in the leg with the chair. The masked man then beats down Marche while he lays in the ring. Shaq climbs the ladder with help of Stone and the masked man. Shaq gets the briefcase. The masked man was revealed.
John Danger.
I saw the video. Yeah, it was Danger. It was me, Nubby. It was me all along.
That seemed like a pretty tall Sean Danger, I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay.
I saw the video online.
I did not. So who's the masked man then?
Corey McHenry.
Wait, what?
I guess he found himself.
I was literally saying the same thing. Holy crap. I was like, well,
He found himself.
something.
He found himself.
He found himself. Where'd he
Wow.
go? First off, the fact that fucking Aaron Stone and Shaq Jordan are together because of things Steve said, you can only assume that Corey McHenry joined them based on shit Shelley said, because Steve and Shelley, they're VCR, right? That's their tag team?
VHS.
VHS.
But close enough.
Yeah, so collectively, these three men are together because commentating can't quit fucking getting involved in people's shit. You know, good on Corey McHenry.
Okay.
Good on Corey McHenry. You know, when I sit here and I can look at it, and like Aaron Stone probably still got a lot of years left in the tank and shit. But I mean, that's a veteran guy that's now leading 2 young rising fucking stars in this business. That's unstoppable. They do need one more. I'm not sure who it is yet, but they do need one more. Maybe it'll be Sam Knight. Maybe he's not retiring after all. Maybe he'll be the Ric Flair.
Or pulling a Mark Henry.
Yeah. Hell yeah. They need one more. Who's the
a lot left in the tank?
You got Stone, you got Shaq, you got Corey McHenry. Who's the Ric Flair? C-Red?
I mean, wait, maybe not so much C-Red. Mr. Young.
Mr. Young, right? Oh, there we go. Damn.
Ah.
Right? Maybe Rion? I mean, because of IPW, he spent a lot of time with these 3 guys.
Yeah.
So maybe a Rion becomes the Flair of that group.
Huh.
That's fair. The 3 guys, well, first of all, in parentheses, Gabagool said, fuck that guy.
Who, Corey McHenry?
Yeah.
See, and that shit right there. That, again, that's a Steve fucking thing. Because how many times did LIM say, IPW alternative champion Corey McHenry? What, now that he attacks Marche Rocket, fuck that guy? That's why you can never trust when people will sit there and just flippy floppy all over their fucking people just based on an action that they do in the fucking ring. It's professional wrestling. But how many times? Commentary, podcast, IPW alternative champion Corey McHenry, and I'll fuck that guy? Nah, absolutely not. Dude, talented, regardless of what he did on Saturday. Fucking respect it or quit fucking, fanning out for people. Stupid. Absolutely dumb.
Well, they did beat down an injured Marche, only to be saved by Maximus Orion, whose music hits, and he runs out to the ring with JVJ and Johnny.
I was hoping Bill.
Corey, Shaq, and Stone did leave as they came out.
Wait, hold on. So, who was it? Maximus and who else came out?
Van Yeager and Johnny Nye.
I wouldn't consider that a group of people you got to run from.
Well,
come on now. I mean, Jesus.
I think they just ran because they can,
I mean, granted, yes. I mean, well, obviously you got the ARWPRO champion, but I mean, come on now. I mean, is a group of Von Yeager, Maximus Orion, and Johnny Nye the most intimidating faction or group of people that can come out of the back of the nah. Fuck nah. I mean, I'd be more intimidated by fucking Bill. At least I know I got some time to keep beating down Marche before he gets around the ring, slapping everyone's fucking hand. Oh God! Wow. Well, poor Marche. Any medical updates on Marche? How's he?
Nothing as of yet.
Okay.
But he did walk out on his own. So.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's fine.
He hobbled out, I should say. But hey, you know what? That was Harvest Havoc. Christmas Chaos, December. Who knows what's gonna happen? Who's gonna answer the open challenge? We do have one other match that was officially announced on the flyer.
Yeah.
Aaron Stone will defend the Zero Gravity Championship against Nick Diamond.
Ooh, I'm sure Santino's happy about that one.
Oh,
Real.
This is going to be a bad winner for Santino. I mean, Kid Lat lost the Intercounty title, and now we got Nick Diamond coming. Christmas Chaos. But Santino did say he's got a cheer for Nick Diamond because he doesn't like Aaron Stone. Of course you're going to cheer for your uncle. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's a panderer, just like the rest of them. Panderer.
His reaction when Kid Lat lost, it was great. I watched that part.
Oh God! Anything else from wrestling this past weekend or any other shows coming up?
No.
No,
I got nothing on that.
How was your match, man? Want to talk about that real quick?
I had a really good match with a friend of mine, Cole Oxamana. Some are saying that was the match of the night at the event in Princeton. Some good money was made. A lot of good fans there. Made some new fans.
Any matches you recall off the top of your head? Not so much.
The ones I was kind of watching was Terry Allen and Jimmy Blaze took on Axel Abreu and Donovan. That was one of the big. That was like probably one of the only match. I know Magnus King was there too. I was very unfamiliar with a lot of these guys, but it was nice to meet a lot of them. So very very cool show. Very nice group of people. Really good really good match with Loxamana. He brought it. He got the victory, unfortunately, but it was a good match. It's a good match. Unfortunately, there was no filming or video or match results posted. So. But cool.
Okay. Next week we'll cover the results or whatever we could get from Brew City Wrestling or Frontline Pro. Next week's shows as of right now is Thursday we got Freelance, Friday CSW, Saturday is SCW, AAW, and POWW Entertainment. And I know I asked you on Messengers, IPW. Did you say it was the week before or the week after Thanksgiving? Potentially.
You said you mean IWA?
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah.
IWA. Yeah.
Yeah. If there is a show, I think it's that Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Gotcha. Okay. So
but
as of right now, yeah. As of right now, Freelance, CSW, SCW, AAW, and POWW Entertainment. We'll cover the match cards of those next week. Nubby, what's your final freaking thought, man? What you got?
So, in a world of pettiness,
oh yeah,
people making decisions, the terrible decisions when it comes to life, being petty about stuff. I am not going to talk about that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I like where this little diversion happened.
I kind of want to go into something pretty cool. I just gotta pull it up again. I think it was posted yesterday on TNA. Hold on, let me pause it real quick.
I think I know what you're talking about, right? The
Elegance brand.
Yes.
I think this is pretty cool what they're doing, and I think everybody should take this opportunity, especially, mainly the men, because that's what they're doing right now. They're asking for men. So I'm going to play this clip for anyone that hasn't seen it or heard it yet. And I'm going to tell you who I think it should be.
Big opportunity for each and every one of you. Big things, big opportunity. Because we are doing a search. We're looking for Mr. Elegance. That's right. If you think you're Mr. Elegance, this is your opportunity. I don't care where you are in the world. You're going to get a 1-year contract. That's right. 1 year. You're going to get to sign with TNA. But more importantly, you get to walk out with the most beautiful women in the entire wrestling world. The Elegance brand. So, ladies, what are you looking for?
He's got to have class. Some sass?
And a big, juicy ass.
He's got to be strong. Long?
Ladies.
Are we talking about ding dong?
Hey, hold on a sec now, ladies. Tell me what you're really looking for.
Panache. Moxie?
Pizzazz.
He's got to be lean, mean, and a fighting machine.
That's right. We're looking for all the bells and whistles, fully loaded. So here's your chance to be part of history in this search. It could be you. So if you think you got what it takes, make a video. And I want you to send it right here. More details at TNAWrestling.com. Warning. Action in the ring could lead to heartaches, devastation, broken legs, broken knees, broken fingers, broken toes, broken things, a lot of broken things. You can also have fluids leaking and or death.
Wait, what were those disclaimers? Wait, what side effects is this? I mean, oh wow.
Why wouldn't anybody want to, jump on this?
I mean, the elegance is
God.
wow.
I mean, why would you want to join three beautiful ladies and get a TNA contract?
I mean,
And who I think it should be, and I'm sorry, not you, Apex.
no, I know. I knew I was not in that conversation. It's okay.
They didn't say we want somebody with a fucked up ear.
Yeah. Always comes back to the ear.
13 or 14 more times, and I'm out of here. Okay.
That's in one day.
Yeah, I don't know.
It resets every week.
Every week it resets.
I think it should be Nick Diamond.
I kind of agree with you. I'm still gonna submit, obviously.
Well, go ahead, you do it. I know obviously, I won't,
but I am not upset if I'm not chosen over Diamond at this point.
You know, it would be a good one to consider, though.
Who?
Christian Torjan.
He doesn't have an ass, though.
He doesn't, but the character kind of fits. He can make it work.
Yeah,
I mean, he can.
Character-wise, yeah, I guess. But,
he can make it work.
No,
but I think Nick Diamond would blend in very well.
Oh, absolutely.
And okay, and yeah, I did get the idea from him because he was the one that posted it. But I told him to go. I did tell him go for it because he would fit in perfectly, just because of who he is now, and considering he deserves to be there. Even if he's not with that group, he should be in TNA regardless. And that's one of the things I wanted to do for this is put somebody over. I know we bitch about shit a lot, and well, it's well deserved towards those people that we bitch about. But putting somebody over is something we need to start doing a lot more. I know there used to be this thing we put somebody over on social media. I'm gonna try and do this as much as I can every week, or maybe once a month.
Like
I can make it
a guy you want to put over to bring to the spot. Like I like that. That's
actually that was a thing. That was actually a thing it was on a Tuesday. It was called Put Somebody Over Tuesday or some shit. And I think I was put over once. I think I was with a couple of referees at the time. But I think it's something we need to do, and I think everyone should do it anyway. Instead of focusing on the negative, I'm gonna bitch about something that's gonna happen. It's what I do because I just hate how things happen in wrestling. But I do like to talk about the good, and people need to put each other over more. And I'm pretty sure people think that I don't, because I do have a little bit of a jealous towards people, but it's not because it's not because they don't deserve what they have. It's because I'm not there.
Yeah.
I can actually admit that, unlike some people in this business. I can admit, and that's my own fault. I did it on my own. But Nick Diamond, I've watched since his Mike Balls days. Sounds so weird when you say that.
Yeah.
But still, he has evolved into one of the best wrestlers today. And he can only get better from here. And I want to see him do a lot more. I want to see him in TNA. I want to see him in WWE. I want him to be in a fucking game so I can play as him. That's how much potential this kid has.
Absolutely.
So if someone out there that's listening, tell him I'm hyping him up on the podcast.
I don't think he'll believe it, even though there's like literally recordings of all this and video footage of you doing this. But he's young too. Isn't he like 25, 26?
Like, he's definitely young and
hasn't even hit prime yet.
But, right. And he's on the right path. And I think he deserves better. And him joining this group would be fucking
like
entertaining as hell.
And skyrocket his popularity and his abilities. I mean, and I mean, who wouldn't want to be around Dana Brooke, Heather Reckless and Maggie Lee all day?
Right.
That was actually a fun story with Dana Brooke. When she was with Charlotte back in the day, I did somehow. Tina, who was a training client of mine at the time, got us tickets to Monday Night Raw. Goldberg was champion, so it was the closest I've ever been to seeing him. And I was yelling at Dana Brooke the entire time because I was actually close enough. I just kept yelling her name. And eventually she finally just put her hand up and told me to talk to the hand on live TV. And I sat there like, nobody's ever going to freaking believe that was to me. Son of a bitch. So, but I think there is a Snapchat recorded of me and Tina, and she telling everybody that she told me to talk to the hand. So I had a huge crush on Dana at that time. That was when she's still in her bodybuilding phase.
Shout out to Tina. Hope she's doing well.
I do hope she's doing well. She needs to get out there. If she's listening to this, she needs to get out there and
she's
watch
not.
me and Turtle. I'm going to say then, fuck you. But we still love her.
Fuck herself.
But yeah, she
Now
definitely
fuck
needs to
you.
get
Come on
out.
now.
You and me are on a lot of the same shows. That way she gets to see both of us at the same time. So,
But
Fuck.
yeah, anybody listening, go to TNA Wrestling for more information on that.
cool.
Dudes, don't miss this opportunity. And even if you don't, it's gonna be out there. Like, they're gonna see your video. It's going to be there. They're not gonna just toss it in the trash. Maybe you just didn't fit for that, but maybe you'll fit for something else.
This stuff gets filed away. You got to make sure to at least submit. You never know.
Take the opportunity.
I think like 10 years ago, I applied to NXT.
You know what they say? If you don't submit, you must quit.
I mean, part of me wants to, just to see if what would happen if I did join them. That would be fucking hilarious, considering it's me. But
Turtle disappears, doesn't tell us anything, and then next we're watching TNA, and you hear Shell Shock come on. Like, wait a minute.
Shell by Elegance.
What I will say, if I had to be completely honest, as great would it be for an indie guy to do it, I don't see it going to anyone who hasn't been on TV before, like a Tyler Breeze or a Fandango.
Oh God, I forgot about him. Yeah, Prince Pretty. Yeah, we can't beat that guy.
I think it may end up being one of them. And the only reason I'm saying that now is because for guys like Nick Diamond or anyone else who, just because you don't get it, don't look at it like a defeat.
Yeah, don't.
Because that would, I know, I'm not saying Nick would, but I'm sure some people would be like, man, this is my chance. And then if they don't get it, it's like, that was my chance. It's not.
I was perfect.
It's just an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an opportunity. And you just look for the next opportunity and stuff like that. But I mean, it's TNA. I'm sure if they get a video from a Tyler Breeze or a Fandango, then if they look at it like, fucking maybe, right? But I do agree with you. Nick Diamond would be great for it. It just kind of depends on what his gimmick does. You know, does he go the more Karen route of it?
That's my final thought.
What about you, Apex? What you got?
I got nothing this week. I want to keep the positivity things going, and I just didn't have anything positive this week. So outside of I love wrestling and love wrestling. So
I mean, you're nothing positive. You fucking wrestled on
yeah, that was great. I wrestled a friend. That was it. That was the positive. We already talked about that.
You reconciled some shit that you talked about a couple weeks ago.
Yes. Oh, yes. There was some reconciliation. I don't want to bring that out in the public though, unfortunately.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, there was some shit that happened a couple weeks ago. It was reconciled on Saturday, and I guess that is a positive thing, and we'll see where it transpires from there.
Cool. The only thing I have is a non-wrestling related thing, but I think it's something that people need to really acknowledge. Especially for a guy like me in the industry that I work in. I work in the petroleum industry, for those of you who don't know. Spent the majority of the last 13 years in the petroleum industry. And one thing that I bring up to everyone every single year around this time is that today, November 10th, marks the 50th anniversary of the wreckage of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And for those who don't know, it was an iron ore ship that sunk in the Lake Superior back in 1975. It was leaving Superior, Wisconsin, traveling to Detroit, Michigan, carrying iron ore. And it was traveling through Lake Superior. And for those of you who don't know what Lake Superior is, it is the largest Great Lake. Technically, it could be considered a sea, but it is a Great Lake. Actually, every single Great Lake that is not the Superior could fit in the Lake Superior. Actually, Lake Erie could fit in like 3 or 5 times over.
Yeah.
Certain storms that hit Lake Superior during this time of day or this time of year are hurricane quality waves. This took down the Edmund Fitzgerald. It was one of the biggest freighter ships to go on the Great Lakes. I want to say it was I can't remember the length of it off the top of my head right now, but it was a big ship. But anyways, 29 people went down with that ship. Not one person was recovered. For those of you who don't know about the Lake Superior, is that the water stays steady, cold all year round. So the bodies of those victims are still down there, not decayed, preserved in the wreckage. But the fact that this is the 50th anniversary of that, I think people need to really acknowledge that. There is a documentary on YouTube that I'm going to be watching tomorrow about the Edmund Fitzgerald because
I think I see the one that you're talking about because I just searched it right now to kind of see some of the details on this, and it looks like it's called Part-Time Explorer or something. Is that the one?
no, this one is the I can't remember what it's called. I have to look it back up. I have it
Yes.
saved on my YouTube to watch it.
Yeah, send
but,
it to me when you
yeah.
do that. I'm interested.
Gordon Lightfoot, who passed away last year, wrote a song about the Edmund Fitzgerald. The one fun fact about the story, he wrote it the year 1976 following the wreckage, and he wrote it because nobody was recognizing this tragedy. And what he did is he collected whatever news articles he could find about it to create the song for it. So if you want the perfect adaptation of what happened, listen to The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. It's an incredible song. It gives me goosebumps every time I watch it or listen
Oh,
to
wow.
it. But because of the industry I'm in, it is, outside of obviously the explosion at the Lamont refinery that happened back in the 80s. That killed over a dozen people. 29 people lost their lives on the Edmund Fitzgerald. Even the captain, who died on his last voyage before he was to retire.
My God, that's like the typical cop thing. I was 4 days from retirement.
Yeah, this dude was
Oh,
17 miles away from retiring.
oh my God. It looks
So
like too. It's in Canadian waters at
yep,
this point, so it's not even
it's
something.
sunk in Canadian waters. And actually, because of the Edmund Fitzgerald, there's a new policy in Canada that you could actually get imprisoned if you take photos of dead bodies. Because, like I mentioned, the bodies at the bottom of Lake Superior.
Yeah, it's only 530 feet down. I mean, it's still far, but
Yeah.
it's
So
achievable.
this week, I think I mentioned earlier on the show, I am going to be bringing Tony Gabagool and Maximus Orion onto this freaking show. As far as I know, it's not really Maximus and Tony, but the people behind the people. We're not talking about wrestling. If you guys want to listen to that, you can do so. But me and Joe are actually going to be doing an Edmund Fitzgerald episode as well this week. So I'm going to have 2 This Freaking Show episodes out this week. So I'm going to talk all about the Edmund Fitzgerald. So a lot of stuff we talked about here, but basically the beginning to end and some of the stuff that is kind of interesting that, maybe you guys want to learn about. But yeah. I know it's not wrestling related, but again, like I said, 50th anniversary of something that's near and dear to my industry did occur, and I think that needs to be acknowledged. So, other than that, anything wrestling related you guys want to bring up or talk about before we call it done?
Something's happened on Raw.
Who cares?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not today, kid. Nubby?
I think I'm good.
You good? Cool. Guys, make sure you watch this over on YouTube at JFW Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the notification bell. Make sure you go ahead and continue to listen if you choose that route at Spotify, Apple, or wherever you pick up your podcast. Subscribe, give us a rating, give us a review, help us out, grow the podcast. Go over to Discord, Freaknet Studios Discord page. Make sure you subscribe or follow over there, wherever the hell that is over there. And of course, all our socials at JFW Podcast. So that's all I got.
Well, all right. I believe we can
Ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I am Travesty.
And I am the Fashion Slayer, Nubby, the Amazing Turtle, Cowabunga.
And I am the top of the food chain, Apex.
And thank you for listening to an episode of Just Freak Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.